Hey everyone! I'm back and I just bought the Pokemon Sun and Moon Fire deck, the Roaring Heat. This one is different from the Forest Shadow deck in that this deck focuses on two types instead of just having the Fire Pokemon, as Forest Shadow had only Grass Pokemon. Roaring Heat features both Fire and Fighting type Pokemon. From the new Sun and Moon releases, still haven't seen the Sun and Moon booster packs at the game stores, so still waiting for those to come out. Each of the decks does come with a list of all the cards in the Sun and Moon set, but I can't start working real hard on the collection until the booster packs come out or until the single cards become available on websites. But for today, we're going to look at the deck recipe for Roaring Heat. It focuses on the fire type starter of Sun and Moon, a little fire kitten called Litten, and its evolutions, Torracat and Incineroar. It's the final form. That does look badass. I guess it's based on a Hellcat. I know Dungeons & Dragons has that creature. I've not really seen Hellcats mentioned much in mythology, not nearly as much as Hellhounds, which Houndour and Houndoom are based on. I thought it might be another Fire Lion, but we've already got those in Pyroar, Entei, and the new Solar Lion. That's the signature Pokemon of Sun. So in these red sleeves, I have set up the deck in starting from Pokemon, then trainer cards, then energy cards. When you first open the deck, I mean, they're all over the place, so I did have to spend some time putting them together like this. And going through the Pokemon, I think I already have an idea of what I want to do with this deck in the sense of customizing it, but let's go through it. So first of all, we got 9 Fighting Energy cards and 11 Fire Energy cards. New art, very bright looking, brilliant colors, very nice. New energy cards. The trainers. Here we go. 1 Ultra Ball. 2 Timer Ball. 2 How. Professor Kukui. 1 Potion. 2 Nest Ball. Lily. Energy Retrieval. Nice. I still like Energy Recycler and Fisherman better. And another Big Melisata. Very similar trainer cards to the Forest Shadow deck. I'm guessing the water type deck will be very similar as well, almost identical. So we'll get to the Pokemon. 2 Stuffle. It's a really cutesy creature. Kind of reminds me of a red panda. We already have panda Pokemon. Its evolved form is Beware, which is kind of funny because it's the bear Pokemon I would beware the least of. Apart from, Pancham. Pancham's kind of mischievous looking. Apart from Teddiursa, this is probably the most teddy bearish bear Pokemon there is. The baby panda and polar bear Pokemon look just a little bit more menacing than that. Not that that's hard, but yeah. 1 Oranguru. Interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the ape Pokemon. Infernape is kind of cool because it's based on Suicune, but not a huge fan of the primate Pokemon. And we're about to see at least one more of them. 2 Makuhita. And I think I have a Hariyama card from an earlier set that I can put in this deck for its evolution. 2 Passimian. I guess that means passive simian, although this one looks doesn't look all that passive. Funny how these names turn out sometimes. I kind of do like the design of that monkey Pokemon, yeah. 2 Crabrawler. I like it better than Corphish, I guess. 2 Roggenrola. I guess Pokemon likes pet rocks. 2 Baldor. It'd be cool if we actually had a Geode Pokemon that that had you could see the crystals in its inner body. That'd be cool. 2 Sandygast. Sounds like should be the name of a ground and ghost type Pokemon. I haven't seen Sandygast's actual typing, but my guess is it's not part ghost. That'd be cool though. Haunted Beach Pokemon. Have some fun with that. Palisand. Now they're making Pokemon out of sandcastles. I think the Haunted Beach idea could have that'd be really cool. Torkoal. Let's see, we've had a water type turtle starter in Squirtle, a grass type turtle starter in Turtwig. Torkoal always seemed to me to resemble a evolution of what should be a fire type turtle starter that we never got. And I don't know what the final form would be, but that's what Torkoal always seemed to be to me. And now we got the Fire Kitties. For Litten. do love kittens. 2 Torracat. Oh, sorry. Nope, there's a 3rd Torracat. Non-hollow Incineroar. And the holofoil Incineroar. Awesome. So, I think what I want to do with this deck is... with the Foreshadow deck, I mentioned there was a character I was working on that I wanted to make that into the character deck of. This one, I do have a fire type, or fire themed magical girl in this series. Well, actually kind of 2, although one's fire and wind. I'm not going to build a character deck out of this one. I think what I'm going to do with this deck is, since we've had so many releases of fire cats and fire foxes, I think I want to make this into a fire and maybe a little bit of fighting too. Fire cat, fire lion, or tigers. Yeah. Fire type big cat's pride deck. That'd be kind of fun. So I will revisit the deck when I make progress on that. That is the Pokemon Sun and Moon Roaring Heat deck.